I've been seeing these pants all over and I am so obsessed with them. Unfortunately, they're from a fast fashion brand called Cider, and I just can't support this brand. I went on Etsy to see if anyone was making these pants from scratch, and even though it said people were, they were just actually reselling what they had bought from the company itself. So I decided
Boo!
to make my very own. Keep watching to see how I made these pants without hurting the planet, its people, or my wallet. Step one, you know I had to go to Goodwill to get me some white pants. I wanted some like mid to low rise white jeans with a straight leg. So I got these and I found this pair. I feel like they were pretty good. They're a little bit tight, but we found what we could. Next, we always got to give our thrifted goodies some TLC. So I washed it, air dried it, got rid of some stains, and then I steamed it so all the wrinkles would be removed for the drying and painting of the pants. Then I plopped on the floor, put on some New Girl. I needed some Nick Miller in my life at the moment, and then I started drawing. So I looked at the design on a very close up picture that I had just screenshotted from online. And with a pencil, I kind of wish I'd used a charcoal pencil, but whatever. I just started drawing some of the patterns that I wanted to fill in with the blue color. After I had created the outline, it was time to get painting. So what I needed for this was fabric medium and acrylic paint. The fabric medium is essential to make this process easier, and the acrylic paint I had white and a blue color that I wanted for the actual fill-in of the design. As you can see here, I've used a very fancy mixing palette that is an old recycled vegan cream cheese tub because we upcycle in this house. So I just use that to mix my colors, mix the textile medium with the acrylic paint. And what you want to do is just do a 1-to-1 ratio of acrylic paint to the textile medium. This will help the paint really stay on your jeans. Even though the jeans are white to begin with, I wanted to create a white filling on what would be filled with the blue just to make sure the blue really popped against the color of the jeans in general. So I went in and I filled each like outline that I had made with the mixture of fabric medium and white acrylic paint. So after the like background layer dried, I did the same exact thing with the blue and the fabric medium. This is the actual fill-in of the waves, whatever print this is. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but this is what I did. It took quite some time, but I had New Girl to occupy me. And yeah. So while we're watching this time lapse of me painting, I figured I'd do a quick summary of the fast fashion brand Cider and why I didn't feel comfortable supporting them. So this brand has gotten tons of exposure as of late through Instagram and TikTok partnerships with influencers. They're known for their 90s, early 2000s vibe style, teddy bear sweaters, and just funky prints and patterns. A recent phenomenon within fast fashion is the emergence of brands like Cider that kind of come out of nowhere. They grow really quickly due to influencer partnerships, and people don't really dispute or think critically about the ethics of the brand because of their low price points and high virality. Everything on their website is super cute, but it turns out that many of their items, if not all of them, are sourced from websites like AliExpress, which is owned by Alibaba. It's a Chinese company that is known for wholesale production of cheaply manufactured goods made overseas in unfair and unethical means. Here are some side-by-side pictures of listings that are the exact same on AliExpress and on Cider's website. So you can see that they're buying these pieces that they market as uniquely designed from AliExpress and marking up the prices to sell on their own website. There are tons of reviews from customers online complaining about the terrible quality of Cider's clothes, the lack of communication and customer service, and the delay in shipping times. These practices are typical of fast fashion brands that don't communicate with customers, have lags in shipping time, are not transparent in how their clothing is produced and by whom their clothing is produced by. And so Cider is just another one of these brands that has unfortunately gotten too much positive marketing. Okay, so now that my spiel is over, I'm going to go a little bit into how I made the remainder of the pant. So basically, with the paint, you want to make sure that you go in and kind of paint through the pants. So not only on one side or another, but like continuing the pattern. And you want to make sure that you dry the pants with a blow dryer and then iron them inside out to seal in the design. And take good care of them after. You don't want to wash them too often because of the paint, but the fabric medium will help. But that's it, y'all. I'm super happy with how the pants turned out. I can't wait to style them. If you want a more in-depth look at how I made these, check out my blog post, link is in the bio, and make sure to subscribe and follow me on social media for more content like this. Thank you for watching, y'all.